the term free-to-play has slowly lost the negative connotation it once had, thanks to the emergence of high-quality titles like Fortnite, Rocket League, and Apex Legends. Free-to-play games have come to dominate the medium, providing players with access to some of the best online gaming experiences from some of the industry's top development studios. For those who want to make the most of their Xbox console and, at the same time, save some money, I made this video with the best free Xbox games. Call of Duty: Warzone is one of the best when it comes to free-to-play battle royale games. The multiplayer shooter brings that excellent Warzone gameplay formula we all know and love and adds new features to expand the depth and complexity of the experience, along with a new map, weapons, and modes. While the loadout and looting changes may be a little more complex and not to everyone's tastes, new features such as AI combatants, split gas circles, the 2v2 gulag system, and swimming, revolutionary, indeed, keep the game feeling exciting and fresh. However, the best new additions included with Warzone are the new DMZ mode, a single-life mode where you fight against other players and bots to complete missions and extract the loot you've picked up, and Proximity Chat. Proximity Chat not only adds a tactical element to the game, but it also makes for some pretty hilarious encounters with other players. Another of the industry's best shooters, Destiny 2 offers a ton of high-quality content to players for free, including campaign missions, PvP modes, strikes, and even some raids. From Halo 1 Reach developer Bungie, Destiny is a lore-rich, sci-fi FPS with an active community of developers and players alike. What you get for free is a bit convoluted, so be sure to reference our Destiny 2 free-to-play guide before hopping in. You may find that Destiny 2 isn't worth playing if you aren't prepared to invest a lot of time into it. Do we really need to do this? There are undiscovered species of marine life miles beneath the ocean that know what Fortnite is. Ugh, fine. Epic's Battle Royale sensation, which has no achievements. For what it's worth, all the Fortnite achievements are tied to the co-op Save the World mode. Hasn't once dropped out of our Xbox gameplay chart in the years since we started the weekly feature. In fact, it has barely even budged from the top 3. Fortnite has been tussling with another Battle Royale game, the one just below. As it happens, since that launched, and has changed a bunch since it first dropped in, we're now well into Chapter 4 of Fortnite, which brought with it another new map, lots of new gear, modes and features, and more cosmetics than you could ever know what to do with. Since its release in 2019, Apex Legends has been one of the most popular and populated free-to-play shooters on the market. What started as a battle royale game has evolved into a full-fledged online shooter, adding multiple maps and modes over the last 4 years. Developer Respawn frequently updates Apex with gameplay tweaks, new playable characters, and adjustments to its maps and modes. Regardless of its free-to-play model, Apex has some of the best shooting mechanics among competitive first-person shooters, thanks to the developers' Call of Duty and Titanfall lineage. Halo will always be a big deal for Xbox, but the license's shine has dulled over the last decade. Halo Infinite launched to a fairly positive critical reception, and its single-player campaign was an improvement over the disappointing Guardians. That content is not free-to-play and requires either a cash investment or a Game Pass subscription. However, Microsoft decided to immediately release Halo Infinite multiplayer for free on Xbox consoles and PC. Ultimately, the project's longevity relies on its online component, and 343 Industries has tried to keep the game active with semi-frequent updates. It says a lot that despite many launch issues and concerns about its new free-to-play model, Overwatch 2 still manages to make it onto this list. The moment-to-moment action in Overwatch 2's objective-based modes can be absolutely thrilling, especially with good team synergy and coordination, and while the shift to 5v5 and character reworks have completely changed the meta and aren't to everyone's tastes, it's worth trying for yourself to see how you get on, especially since it's free. Newcomers that didn't play the original might have a bit of work to do unlocking the roster to fully open up all their strategic team-building options, but new heroes become available quickly enough early on that you'll soon get a feel for each role with a few options from which to choose in each: damage, support, and tank. Dungeon Defenders 2 is a cooperative tower defense action RPG developed by Trendy Entertainment. Players must defend their Eternia crystals against waves of enemies by building and upgrading defenses, as well as directly engaging in combat as one of several hero classes. With its blend of strategy, action, and RPG elements, Dungeon Defenders 2 offers a unique and engaging cooperative gameplay experience. For the most part, the free-to-play scene is dominated by multiplayer projects. However, there are a couple of RPG-themed exceptions, and Path of Exile is among the best on the Xbox Series X/S and Xbox One. Grinding gear games crafted an old-school action RPG that harbors back to the likes of Diablo 2, and there is a lot of game here despite its free price tag. The campaign should keep players entertained for a few dozen hours, and that is only a drop in the bucket of the entire Path of Exile experience. Forget free games, Path of Exile is simply one of the greatest modern RPGs. A cartoony 2D platform fighter, Brawlhalla is a suitable Smash Bros. Substitute for those without a Nintendo console or the ability/desire to shell out $60. Its tight, snappy gameplay and 8-player support make it a great local or online party game. Without spending any money, players get access to a roster of 9 fighters, rotated weekly. The complete 100-plus character roster includes a ton of fun crossovers, including characters from Assassin's Creed, Rayman, Hellboy, TMNT, WWE, Shovel Knight, Adventure Time, Tomb Raider, The Walking Dead, Kung Fu Panda, Street Fighter, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Debuting in 2017, PUBG Battlegrounds was a landmark release for battle royales, to the point that the game can be credited for sparking the genre's explosion in popularity. After spending years as a premium product alongside plenty of free-to-play competitors, PUBG finally transitioned to the latter business model in 2022, a decision that came with an unsurprising resurgence in popularity. In many ways, this title is the quintessential battle royale, in the sense that it provides the exact basic experience associated with these sorts of releases. 100 players compete on an ever-shrinking battlefield to see who will be the last person standing. In the meantime, they must scour the land to collect loot. Psyonix's car soccer sensation Rocket League wasn't always part of the F2P family, but it was an extremely welcome addition. Tears were shed when it was announced that Rocket League would be leaving Game Pass, and then folks were left to try and scoop those tears back up and pour them back into their eyes when they realized that this was due to the game going completely free-to-play. Years' worth of updates are now at every player's fingertips, and those who played the game before it went free get the double benefit of a stack of extra unlockable stuff in the F2P version and something you just can't put a price on: experience. Spacelords is a free-to-play online multiplayer game developed by Mercury Steam. Formerly known as Raiders of the Broken Planet, Spacelords offers a unique blend of third-person shooter action and cooperative gameplay. Players can choose to either invade or defend the Broken Planet in intense 4v1 matches, where one player controls the powerful antagonist while the others team up to thwart their plans. With its innovative gameplay mechanics and stunning visuals, Spacelords delivers a thrilling multiplayer experience. Coming up on its 10th anniversary, War Thunder has maintained a steady community for nearly a decade, offering players free access to large-scale battles. War Thunder boasts over 2,000 playable combat vehicles crafted carefully from historical documents and surviving sources, and 100 maps representing the main historical battle theaters. It offers regularly updated PvP and PvE modes, though most players show up for the PvP. Think free Overwatch and you're basically there. It's a team-based objective-focused shooter full of strange and colorful characters. The classes are built around clear roles, with the frontline class made to control objectives and provide support. The damage class is obviously all about hurting enemies, while support is about offensive and defensive backup and flank fight from a distance. Just working through the 30-plus characters currently included will give you plenty to do, especially with the card-based system used to tweak and adjust their loadouts. But chances are, once you've done that, you'll have a good grasp of the gameplay and want more. Match involves objectives, like taking zones and escorting payloads, so this is very much about characters working together. Extreme's Warframe, a third-person loot grind in the same vein as Destiny. Despite having an 18-month head start on Bungie's game, it never quite found the same degree of success, although it has picked up a lot more fans in the 7 years since as the game grew to become something almost unrecognizable compared to its launch form. If you played it back in the day when it was all drab corridors and linear missions, you should try it again to see for yourself how far the game has come. Warframe today has open-world areas to explore, tons more weapon and gear options, and more content than you'll know what to do with, and it's just so much better for all the passion the team has poured into the game over the years. Realm Royale Reforged is a battle royale game set in the Paladins universe, developed by Hi-Rez Studios. It features a unique class system where players can choose from different classes, each with its own abilities and playstyles. Realm Royale Reforged also introduces a crafting system that allows players to forge weapons and abilities, adding a strategic element to the gameplay. With its fantasy-themed world and innovative mechanics, Realm Royale Reforged offers a fresh take on the battle royale genre. LEGO Fortnite is a fan-made project that reimagines the popular Battle Royale game Fortnite in the style of LEGO. While not an official game, LEGO Fortnite captures the spirit of the original game with its blocky graphics and playful design. Players can build structures, collect resources, and engage in battles with other players, all while enjoying the charm of LEGO's iconic aesthetic. LEGO Fortnite is a creative and fun homage to the original game, perfect for fans of both Fortnite and LEGO. CRSED, FOAD, formerly known as Cuisine Royale, Super Duper Loot Box, is a free-to-play battle royale game developed by Darkflow Software. Set in a surreal world where kitchen utensils and household items are used as weapons, CRSED, FOAD offers a unique and quirky take on the genre. Players can choose from a variety of characters, each with their own abilities, and scavenge for weapons and equipment to survive against other players. With its fast-paced gameplay and wacky premise, CRSED, FOAD provides a refreshing twist on the Battle Royale formula. For those looking for an intense, hectic, team-based first-person shooter where buildings can collapse at a moment's notice, you'll want to check out the finals. The FPS pits 3 teams, sometimes 4 teams, of 3 players against each other in various game modes that revolve around collecting money from various vaults and caches on the map. While the premise is somewhat unique, the big selling point here is the environmental destruction. Doors, walls, floors, bridges, and entire buildings can all be leveled and used to your advantage. This creates some pretty emergent gameplay scenarios where things are constantly evolving. You'll need to be on your toes for this one. Hawked is a free-to-play battle royale game developed by Midoki and published by 505 Games. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, Hawk pits players against each other in fast-paced, aerial combat using advanced jetpacks and futuristic weapons. The game features a dynamic environment where players can use verticality and terrain to their advantage, creating intense and strategic gameplay moments. With its unique take on the battle royale genre and promising aerial combat mechanics, Hawk aims to deliver an exhilarating experience for players seeking high-flying action. SKYFORGE is a free-to-play MMORPG developed by Alad's team and published by My.com. Set in a sci-fi fantasy universe, SKYFORGE allows players to become immortal gods with incredible powers and embark on epic adventures across the cosmos. The game features a dynamic combat system that blends action and strategy, as well as a unique progression system that lets players customize their characters' abilities and playstyles. With its immersive world, engaging gameplay, and frequent updates, SKYFORGE offers a rich MMORPG experience for players looking for a new adventure. Vigor is a free-to-play multiplayer survival game developed by Bohemia Interactive. Set in a post-war Norway, Vigor challenges players to survive and thrive in a hostile environment where resources are scarce and danger lurks around every corner. Players must scavenge for supplies, build shelters, and compete with other survivors for limited resources. With its tense atmosphere, realistic survival mechanics, and dynamic gameplay, Vigor offers a unique and immersive survival experience for players seeking a challenging and rewarding game. DC Universe Online is a free-to-play MMORPG developed by Daybreak Game Company. Set in the iconic DC universe, the game allows players to create their own superhero or supervillain and embark on epic quests alongside famous DC characters like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. With its action-packed combat, deep character customization, and immersive storytelling, DC Universe Online offers a thrilling superhero experience for fans of the DC universe. Launching on PC in August 2021 before making its way to the Xbox Series X/S a year later, Naraka, Bladepoint was originally a premium product, but the game went free-to-play in July 2023. This transition breathed new life into the Battle Royale title, hopefully ensuring it will last for quite a few years longer. While this genre is oversaturated and dominated by a few key names, Naraka, Bladepoint offers a reasonably fresh take on the Battle Royale blueprint, primarily thanks to its focus on melee action rather than shooter gameplay. 24 Entertainment took inspiration from a few different genres and concepts when crafting this release, resulting in a surprisingly refreshing experience. Naraka, Bladepoint features an assortment of heroes who each come with unique abilities, and they take a bit of practice to master. Solo runs are an option, but players can also form teams if they wish to add cooperative play. The combat takes hints from hack-and-slash juggernauts like Devil May Cry, making the game a great pick for people who prefer that type of system. You may already think you're a god at highly competitive multiplayer games, but what kind of god? Greek? Egyptian? Norse? These are but a few of the mythologies represented by the gigantic roster in Smite, a MOBA played from a behind-the-back third-person perspective that puts you at ground level for all that sweet minion slaying, kill-spreeing action. The primary mode is the classic 5v5 on a 3-lane map, but there are a wealth of additional modes and maps to try out. Like any MOBA, Smite comes with a cycling rotation of free-to-try heroes, and earning your favorites for keeps is simply a matter of some moderate time invested. Smite's cartoony visual style and often flashy, sometimes goofy animations are certainly appealing, and the sheer variety of its deity selections ensures that you'll find a god of your own to master and/or worship. If you do feel like plunking money down, there's even an option to buy every god, now and forever, that has been and ever will be added to the game. While not quite as inescapable as Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, Killer Instinct is still a big name in the fighting genre. The 2013 reboot was one of the few reasons to pick up an Xbox One during its early days, and Iron Galaxy supported the free-to-play fighter for a number of years. Outside a 10th anniversary update that added 4K support, Killer Instinct has been inactive for a while, although the core gameplay is so good that fans can still jump on and have a few fun matches. Monster Hunter famously isn't the easiest of series for newcomers to get into. While Monster Hunter World made great strides in that regard, it's still a daunting prospect for someone coming in fresh. Dauntless name checks out here, then, because this F2P Mon-Hunter-like is a lot less to process and a lot more free than Capcom's title. The setup is the same. Grab your weapon of choice from a selection of gear with unique move sets and team synergies, pick your quarry, load in either alone or with some other hunters, fell big beasties, and use their parts to improve your kit and ride this ever-climbing gameplay spiral all the way to endgame. Rogue Company is a free-to-play multiplayer shooter developed by First Watch Games and published by Hi-Rez Studios. The game features a variety of game modes, including objective-based missions and team deathmatch, where players can choose from a diverse roster of mercenaries, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles. With its fast-paced gameplay, tactical depth, and stylish visuals, Rogue Company offers a fresh take on the competitive shooter genre. World of Warships Legends is a free-to-play naval warfare game developed by Wargaming. Players can command a variety of warships from different eras and engage in strategic battles on the high seas. With its realistic ship models, strategic gameplay, and immersive naval combat, World of Warships Legends offers a unique gaming experience for fans of naval warfare. Enlisted is a World War II-themed squad-based multiplayer shooter developed by Gaijin Entertainment. The game focuses on historical accuracy and allows players to control infantry squads, tanks, and aircraft in large-scale battles based on real-world conflicts. With its emphasis on teamwork and strategic gameplay, Enlisted offers a unique and immersive World War II experience for players. WARFACE is a free-to-play online first-person shooter developed by Crytek. The game features a variety of multiplayer modes, including Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, and co-op missions, as well as a Battle Royale mode. With its fast-paced gameplay, realistic graphics, and extensive weapon customization options, WARFACE offers a thrilling and engaging shooting experience for players. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play racing game developed by Gameloft. The game features a variety of Disney and Pixar characters, vehicles, and tracks inspired by popular Disney movies. Players can compete in single-player races or multiplayer races against other players from around the world. With its colorful graphics, fun gameplay, and beloved Disney characters, Disney Speedstorm offers a magical racing experience for players of all ages. Phantasy Star Online 2 originally launched in Japan in 2012 and was unavailable anywhere else for close to a decade. Then, out of the blue, Sega's online RPG landed on Xbox One in 2020 with a worldwide release years in the making, later getting a soft reboot as New Genesis. Like its beloved Dreamcast predecessors, it's a sci-fi action RPG with a strong focus on multiplayer. Enemies, locations, and some classes will be familiar to fans of the online classics, but everything is much bigger and more connected, as you'd expect from a modern iteration. Asphalt 9 Legends is a popular racing game developed by Gameloft. Known for its stunning graphics and fast-paced gameplay, Asphalt 9 features a wide variety of cars, tracks, and game modes. Players can compete in single-player races, multiplayer races, and special events to earn rewards and unlock new cars. With its arcade-style racing mechanics and competitive multiplayer modes, Asphalt 9 offers an exciting racing experience for players on Xbox Game Pass. Kartrider Drift is a free-to-play kart racing game developed by Nexon. The game features fast-paced, arcade-style racing gameplay with drift mechanics that allow players to slide around corners and gain speed. Kartrider Drift offers a variety of tracks, game modes, and customization options, allowing players to personalize their racing experience. With its colorful graphics and accessible gameplay, Kartrider Drift is a fun and exciting racing game for players of all ages. Splitgate is a free-to-play first-person shooter developed by 1047 Games. The game combines the fast-paced action of classic shooters like Halo with the strategic gameplay of portal mechanics. Players can create portals to quickly move around the map, outmaneuver opponents, and gain the upper hand in battles. With its unique gameplay mechanics and fast-paced action, Splitgate offers a fresh take on the traditional shooter genre. My Hero Ultra Rumble is a fighting game based on the popular My Hero Academia anime series. Developed by Viking and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, the game features a roster of characters from the anime, each with their own unique abilities and fighting styles. Players can battle against AI opponents or compete against other players in online multiplayer matches. With its colorful graphics and faithful adaptation of the anime's characters and world, My Hero Ultra Rumble offers an exciting fighting experience for fans of the series. So, did you like the games I recommended? So leave your like, subscribe to the channel to follow me, and activate the bell because I post a lot of videos on this channel and you can't miss it. Thank you very much for following me this far, and until next time, bye.